Good morning, traders. So we're still using the Bill Williams theory and looking at the DAX. Now, we had an inside bar, and then we've had confirmation of that inside bar. So if you are sitting short on this inside bar here, currently there's no reason to get out. But there is a concern here, and that's that we are approaching this resistance level here. Okay, so it was resistance. It's now looking to be support. Trend is up at the moment. We've changed direction. We could, and I emphasize the word could, be looking at a channel breakout, which would be a continuation of this move to the downside. So nothing really concrete here. We are sitting sort of, if I just use this level here, so there is my other level of support, which was there. You see my double bottom on there. And we're basically flirting on this area here. So this zone that we've drawn in now, I'll pick up the levels for you now, but that is pretty important to pay attention to. Okay, so we could hit the bottom here and then bounce back up, stay in this channel, or alternatively, if we start dropping below, it's going to be below this level here, which will be confirmation. Yeah, then we're looking for a move to the downside. So at this stage, kind of another mixed bag. Just do that. So that's what we are trading within. And the looking at this, the key to all of this is going to be the 200 EMA on the 4 hour, which is 10,960. Okay, oscillators are grouped to the downside here, which is indicating that we have a potential move back to the top of this channel coming, which I suppose would be the most logical decision to make, because you are in a channel, you're sort of you are in an uptrend. So see this as a pullback. V reversals are rare. See, that wasn't a V reversal, there was two pullbacks. So V reversals are rare, so you would expect another move to the upside. You've got two gaps to the upside, and you do have a little gap to the downside as well, which is closer. So this will act as a magnet. And you can see the 200 EMA also lines up here. So this, to me, is an area that we need to look for long. So somewhere around 10,980. So 10,980 is the area that you need to start looking at price action for a long entry. That's the most logical setup at this stage. So it's pretty much bottom of channel. It lines up, it closes this gap. So there's a lot of things in favor of a long. And there's another channel there. So I think any rally up into this area would be short, but you're looking for short for this gap close. And that's kind of the trade that the setup that I see. But I'll be very interested in seeing what price action does pretty much down here at 10,850. Okay. So I think it's 10,850. Yeah. Okay, so anywhere around 10,850 is what I'm looking for. And that would line up with the bottom of this channel, and I definitely take a stab at a long here with a stop. Okay, your stop is going to be around 100 points, which is a bit large for the DAX. But still, if you take a small enough position, that would be a worthwhile trade. And what you're looking for is this channel to continue down onto this trend line, and you're looking for a rally up. But looking at the hour, you can see we do have a potential trend change on the alligator. But not reading much into it, because we've been going up and above this alligator pretty much all month so far. Lots of indecision, lots of volatility that we need to watch out for. Okay, so yeah, so I think that's my view on the DAX at the moment. Expecting this channel to continue. It's really only going to be a break below this level here, which is going to trigger more of a long-term short. So that's 10,824. So this level is not. This level is 10,950. 10,950, not 10,850, guys. So 10,950 is the area to look for the longs. If we do drop below 10,824, or actually just say 10,800, then that's going to trigger a view that this uptrend is finished and we're looking for a move to the downside. But I do anticipate another move to the upside. V reversals are always rare. So this is lining up for a move to the upside. We've had 2 days of downside, so now what I'm looking for is another move to the upside. Okay, so that's kind of my view at the moment. I'm not looking for it to shoot the lights out, possibly just create a lower high before turning, which will creating a double top or something like that. But for me, trade with a trend, long from this area, and maybe just use a trailing stop just to see how far you get. But this gap close here is definitely would be your first target. So that's 11,146. So that's pretty much a 200-point trade, which is 200-point trade for 100-point stop risk. So it's a 2-to-1 trade. Not a bad risk to reward. Anyway, guys, that's my view on the DAX at the moment. Hope it helps, and stay safe. Keep those stops tight. I'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.